Hey everyone, welcome back to RealGolfersTalk.com. As you see, there's an American flag behind me right there. That is because we just have an extra flag that we're just putting right there for now until we can get it out. But might as well tell you that, might be a hint of who won the Open Championship. We're talking about final round coverage of the Open at Royal Birkdale. So good stuff though. Great tournament. I don't know if you watched it. It was fantastic. One of the best Open Championships I've seen that it turned out to be. It looked like the first three rounds, Jordan Spieth, and then it just had a lot of twists and turns. But the winner actually is Jordan Spieth, and an American, as we all know. So really good stuff, and congratulations to Jordan Spieth. And we're going to get into how he won, but congratulations to him and all the success in the world. He is now the Open champion and the golf champion of the year. So, as we look down the leaderboard, I'm not going to go over everybody. I'll throw out some notables there. Matt Kuchar obviously finished 9 under par. Spieth finished 12 under par, 69. Kuchar finished 9 under par, 69. Had nothing to be ashamed of by getting second place. He played phenomenally. Gave Spieth a lot of run for his money there. He played well. So congratulations to Kuchar. You didn't lose because you lost. You lost just because Spieth had a lead and he just decided to do some crazy shit. So Kuchar played well, and he should hang his head high for that performance. And then Hao Tong Lee, who got third, shot a 63 to get third, 21 years old. Did a great job, played well, made a lot of back nine, played phenomenal, just a lot of birdies, so good for him. Rory McIlroy, 5 under par, gets a tie for fourth, so that's good news. Shot a 67, started off a little rough, but came back and stuff like that. So, it's just a good performance for Rory. It's good to see him make the cut and then actually play well and get himself into the top 5. So that's a good performance for Rory, and he's definitely headed back on the correct track of being Rory McIlroy again. Hitting better iron shots, stuff like that. So good stuff. And then Brandon Grace had the 62 on Saturday. That was unreal. The conditions were great, but you had to take advantage. And as you saw, a lot of people, Spieth had a 65, and that was great. But to 62, that's the best major record, low score in one round ever. So phenomenal. Brooks Koepka kind of fell off, so he got a tie for sixth. Didn't really do a whole lot. Just couldn't make any putts and couldn't get the ball close enough on Sunday. And everybody else just kind of stood where they were, didn't really make a move. So it was really about Spieth and Kuchar, which, as you guys know, I'm sure all of you that have watched, Jordan Spieth is my favorite golfer. I love watching that kid play. And after watching this and then the Travelers, how can you not love this kid, his grit, his ability to just find a way to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Just a phenomenal performance, and I gotta say, that felt good. Natural Light. So I know you're like, what the hell is Natty Light? Well, the shit's $14.99 a 30-pack, all right? I'm not rich, motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, you guys want to donate $20? I'll go get Bud Light, all right? But Natty Light's what I got right now. But this is for Jordan Spieth. This is celebratory beer for Jordan Spieth because I fucking love that kid. I love that kid. Everybody should love that kid. He is amazing. Thank you, Jordan Spieth. Spieth! You gotta have some fun, fuck, why not? What else am I gonna do? But to wipe my fucking beard off here. But in all honesty here, if we're gonna get real for a second, what Jordan Spieth did showed a lot of heart and a lot of guts to pull off what he did. He started off struggling, made 3 bogeys in his first 4, made a birdie at 15. You thought that might turn around, made another bogey before he turned the corner to go to 10. We get to 13. We're all tied up at 8 under between him and Kuchar. And he hits this wayward tee shot. And Kuchar's now on the green. He missed a fairway too, but he got his on the green, probably about 35 feet away. But he's on the green, you know. And Spieth hit it so far right that there's this big hill sand dune, right? And it's covered in grass, and it's crazy. And it actually hit a pedestrian in the head and bounced more right down the dune. So when he was there looking for his ball, they were looking for his ball, couldn't find it. They finally found it in this thick, nasty stuff. And you're just looking. He can't see the fairway. He can't see in the hole. Nothing. It's on the complete other side of a big ass hill. So you're like, fuck. And he had to take an unplayable. And if you know the rules of golf, the unplayable, there's three ways you can take an unplayable. There's what everyone most likely knows about are the two options, which are go back to the tee and re-tee it up, which would have been a terrible idea. It was a par 4, 513 yards. That would have just absolutely brought in triple bogey, double bogey at best had he done that. The other one would take 2 club lengths from where he was and drop the ball somewhere around there. That would be the second one, but again, he's in such thick stuff, there was really nowhere he could drop it. And there's a third option, which you can go back in the same line as the flag, no closer to the hole, but farther back as much as you want, and drop the ball from there. So he did that, but and there's a practice facility right there, the practice range, and that was not out of bounds. So he used that to his advantage, and there were some trailers right there that they couldn't move. So then he gets line of sight relief and gets basically a fairway lie. Fantastic. Can't see, has to have his caddy tell him where to hit it as he stands on top of the hill. Hits the ball, misses right of the green. He had to have somewhere around 200 yards to the green. Hits a 3-iron, doesn't even know where he's going, just guessing based on what his caddy told him was a good line. And just gets somewhere near the green, gets up and down for bogey. And that just, obviously he dropped the shot, he's one shot back. But what that hole could have been, that hole could have been a triple bogey. Most likely it would have been a triple bogey had he gone back to the tee. So to see him get away with bogey was unbelievable. And the next hole is when the madness started. He hit on 14 a 6-iron from 199 yards, almost holed it on a par 3, almost hit a hole-in-one, went right by the hole, had 4 feet left, makes the putt for birdie. Then goes to 15, hits fairway tee shot on a par 5, hits the green about 48 feet, makes the eagle putt on a uphill, downhill, back uphill, left to right or right to left. It was a big break, and he just makes it right in the center. And it's just like, what? Then he goes to the next hole, 16, misses the fairway to left, gets it on the green 30 feet, makes the birdie. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? You're like, what? You're confused, right? I was baffled. Then he goes to 17, another par 5, misses the fairway to the right, hits it short of the green about 56 yards, gets that about 7 feet past the hole where he needed to get on the proper level. Kuchar made his birdie. He's only one back. Has to make the birdie. Makes the birdie. So he went birdie, eagle, birdie, birdie. 5 under par. 5 under par in a 4-hole stretch. After playing 4 over par in 13 holes. He flipped a switch. Something kicked in his head, and he just went, I'm fucking doing this. And it was the most incredible thing to watch. And Brandel Chambly was talking afterwards, saying that Ben Hogan had said that he hopes somebody comes along that wins a major championship that is a loss for words, that you can't explain it. You can't write anything because it's just unexplainable. That's exactly what happened there. How do you explain that? Yeah, I told you what happened. But how do you explain how it happened? You don't. You have no idea. This kid has something else that nobody else has. He just does. He has an ability that is rare. And no matter what sport you're watching, there are times in moments in life that you watch something where you know that you just watched something that you'll never be able to explain to somebody unless they saw it. If they didn't see it and you try to tell somebody, they're just going to be like, fuck, well, that sounds cool and all. That's really good. But they don't understand the gravity of the situation, because watching that, it looked like Spieth was done. It looked like he was dead, like he was never going to come out of this. It looked like it was a 16 Masters over again, where he was just going to completely tank, and then we were going to have a whole story to write about how he tanked again, and he's never going to be able to come back, and he's just going to keep failing. Instead, he writes a new story, and the story is, how did he do this? How did he come back? How did he fight through this? And it just shows the heart and the passion that this kid has for the game. It really does. And I will root for him every time. He's won back-to-back tournaments he's played in. He won the Travelers, didn't play until the Open, won the Open. He's not playing this week at the Canadian Heritage, so we'll see what happens there. I heard Dustin Johnson's playing, so at least we'll get to see him. But just, wow. I mean, he's number 2 in the world again. He's behind Dustin Johnson, and if he keeps playing this way, he's going to be number 1 fairly quickly in 2.5 weeks at the PGA Championship. He has a chance to be 24 years old, just out of 24 years old, and win 4 major championships, the career Grand Slam, not even 4 majors, the career Grand Slam. And he is the second youngest to win 3 legs of the career Grand Slam. Jack Nicklaus is the youngest. The guy's in elite company, and he's just a great player, and he deserves all of the respect that he should get. I mean, everybody should just be applauding his performance. He absolutely turned it around, and not just for the Open Championship, but for his career and his confidence and everything. He really did a great job, and congratulations to Jordan Spieth. You deserve that. But that's pretty much what happened at the Open Championship. We have the RBC Canadian Heritage coming up in Canada, obviously. And we'll see what that goes on, and I'll drop my top 5 tomorrow, and that way we can get into it. But I just wanted to give you guys some final thoughts and where I'm sitting. So thanks for watching this. I appreciate it. This is realgolferstalk.com. This is a great show. Please tell all your friends to watch this. I would love feedback. I'd love you guys to email me, jay316dub@aol.com, jay316dub@aol.com. Comment on the page, anything. I'd love to talk anything that you guys want to talk about. So appreciate it. I'm Jason. I'm the host. I'll see you guys next time.